it leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Ron's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutter kept making meth. No man stopped donating to Peanuts death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Leads back to douche. She's the one to blame.
I am a victim.
Guys, can we please get some green hearts in chat for No Name? No Name just made it, so the goal has been reached. The goal so I can get my computer diagnosed has just been reached.
Hi, everybody. Are we all good? Well, we're not all good, especially what I'm covering today. Bugger in hell. Delusion has reached the ultimate peak with this one. I'm flabbergasted. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Like, this is not the frequency, Callie. It really isn't. Hello, everybody. Let's see who I've got here. Who are my people who are here from the start? Hi, Panda and Cramblings. It feels extremely fitting that I've got popcorn, but honestly, not much. So I think I'll have finished it before the stream starts. Hope you got some popcorn left, and I hope it was yummy. Oh, meatballs. Meatballs. I wouldn't mind some meatballs. Hi, Busty Kelly Biscuits. Lisa, my absolute bestie, love you, babe. Oh, you're having a nice Saturday. Hi, Misguided. Big up to my UK peeps, where this is like prime time for us if we're not going out tonight. Hi, Salvo. Wee woo, wee woo. Hi, Teddy Pig. The flabbers are gasted. The timbers are shivered. Hi. Oh, shy. I hope your cat's okay. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Christina is here. Christina is here. Hi. You're not late. I've only just started. I've done nothing yet. Nothing. A lot keeps going on, doesn't it? But yes. So, as my title describes, Callie is now involved with Dcfs. She's very sure who's called them. It's between two people, but she affirms it's both of it. Yeah. It's a wild ride, obviously. It's Callie. It's what we're here for. It's a shame. Court is on Tuesday. Hi, Miss T. Court is on Tuesday. Hi, Dixie to Cobra. Let's go. Yeah. And I think her aunt isn't. I think her aunt's doing the bare minimum, just filing the bare minimum. She's not actually invested in the case, which is weird because you'd think with it being a family member, you'd be more invested. But it doesn't seem so. Or maybe the aunt just knows it's better off as it is. But yeah, there's been a visit from Dcfs. Well, not a visit to the home. She was met at drop-off time by Dcfs at the police station at the allocated drop-off, which is in all the court filings, which she tells us and he tells us they drop off and pick up from you. Everyone's aware of the location. They go into the police station, exchange the child, and then occasionally when they're going back to the car, there's words exchanged and stuff, yeah? But just like everybody who is listening to Callie knows this information. It's not... Oh, what big secret in court? Court's not happened yet. There is no big secret, I'm telling you that now. She lays everything out for us. She really does. But whilst I'm here, and I'm sure she's out having birthday fun, but happy birthday, Samantha G. I hear it's the big 6-0. I'm joking. Please don't hate me. I want to pay homage to our Samantha. I'm playing one of my favourite videos of her. Happy birthday, love it.
Things are going south, all right.
So
you
somebody
got
asked
that
me,
right.
Do you think there's going to be
that's
football
all I'm
season?
saying.
I think so.
Oh, there's Randy. Fuck you, Sean. Go tell him, Randy.
Right way.
Go set that motherfucker
Baseball
straight.
already decided that they're gonna have a 60-game season, and they're gonna.
Oh, he's moving on to sports. They said it's a wrap. Move on to
really
sports.
Like Georgia's in September. And can you imagine two great games like Alabama and Georgia in an stadium like Stadium in Alabama or in Sanford Stadium in Georgia?
They had moved back to sports. Oh shit, I'm dead. Fucking dead, man. Randy, swords up.
I had to mute myself then because I was probably howling. I love that. It gives me life. Happy birthday, Sam. You're only as old as the woman you feel. Libras are great. Yep. Hi, Bethany. It's bloody great, that, isn't it? Oh. Thanks for that, Sam. I love it. I proper love it. And she's going to kill me. Listen. She looks great. She's got a good tan. She's living life and, yeah, gives me life. We'll see if she's watching my videos. That's it. It was about, it's about bloody Sean and Mandiff as well, IB Elf. She's lost a lot of weight. Happy birthday, Sam. Happy birthday, Sam. 60 today, only one day of the year. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I always remember Sam's is the day before. Anyway, let's get serious. Bloody Dcfs are on Callie's back now. Callie has Callie's version. Callie tells us a lot of what actually was said, but her delusional mind doesn't process it the same way as normal folk do. Right, payday today. That's courtesy of Towley 420. She's got the best stuff. Lisa, as if I miss your birthday. Bloody hell. Happy belated birthday, Lisa. Oh, I hate that I missed it. I'm sorry, babes. Wait, what? I was live on Monday. Did you not tell me that it was your birthday? Oh, I'm mad at you now. It's all your fault. I blame you. Right. Let's get to some Callie. So, did anyone know that she'd had, like, Dcfs on her? Because I was, like, casually scrolling. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was not aware of this, and I can't believe she's telling us. Happy Samantha G Nif Day. Hi, Ponders against Dirt next, Mr. DW. Everyone's its birthdays. Lisa, you bought me memberships on your birthday. That is atrocious. I'm sorry. I'm going to send you a DoorDash voucher. That was when you ever had Sparks, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. It's your birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday, Lisa. Yeah, that's shy. Right. Let's get to Callie. Oh, not only is she telling us Dcfs is after her, she's telling us while she's drinking at noon on stream, saying that the Dcfs worker is aware of her activity online. Yeah. Oh, Lisa, that's so cute. So, right, I'm going to play it. There's been updates. She's just been live. I don't know if she still is. 1 second, let me check that. Right, she finished 12 minutes ago. I went live 12 minutes ago. Whoops. She was playing a lot of copyrighted music. I feel like she wants the stream to go down or to be able to take it down and blame it on the copyrighted music. Do you think that's what she do? Yeah, she looks a bit cute here. Till it goes on. Let's get going, or else we'll never get through this because there's a lot. There's a lot. And I can't believe she's telling us this. She's telling us. Like, we don't need to know this stuff, but, you know, that's her frequency, isn't it?
Right? You say gorgeous. Thank you. He is honestly so amazing. Like, y'all know the paramedic is beyond growing on me and everything, but I more than appreciate him because he's just like, he just gets it. I like those. Yeah, I love these too. But like my other bouquet was like so healthy and like doing so well too. And I'm just like, oh, babe, those, like, I don't know how long it was going to be before they actually needed to be swapped out. Like, they weren't even dying. Like, I don't know, dude, but these are gorgeous. These are amazing. These are so beautiful. And so, yeah, he came by and he spent time with me and we talked. So let me go ahead and put these on my mantle and we're going to have a discussion. Okay, you guys. So we got the ooh, I got some petals on the floor. Got some rose petals on the floor. All right, let me go ahead and put these up. Okay. Oh. All right, let's talk, okay? Y'all, look.
And the way she swings this water, yeah. As soon as she sends a kid back, she's always like a day late and looking rough as shit. It happens quite often. Well, like I said, when she sends a kid back. Hi, P-Day today again. Hi, Rielf again. I'm sorry, are you ready? Oh, Kimmy, what did you change it from? Hi, Shana K. This is from 2 days ago, or maybe 3. I think it's 3 now. Yeah. We have an update today as well, but this is when she originally tells us about Dcfs.
I don't care, right? This is getting, and yes, it's going to be bullshit frequency related, all right? unfortunately. And I do feel like I'm going to say something because like it's going to correspond with court. But with that, you know, I'm not the person that is doing this. And that's what's crazy. Guess what happened? Okay. So yesterday when I picked up baby, it was a smooth exchange. Like there was like not much bullshit or whatever. Today, when I dropped off my baby, guess what happened? Guess what happened? I'm not even gonna have you guys like spend or waste too much time guessing. Dcfs pulled up on me and was like, "You're here for an investigation." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, what's up with that?" Calm, cool, collected. Bro, this
Yeah, she's like, oh, I papered over the wood paneling, but then she shows it, and it's still all unpapered. Oh, it's an absolute mess. Oh, like a brain.
lady, and yes, now she has access to my channel. So now we have a guardian and we have DCFS watching girl. Y'all, my conversation with her though went well. So she was like, "Oh, is that your baby? Oh, is it? And she asked so many questions. She was like, what the hell? Dude, she was like, "We got a call on our hotline that you're on YouTube. It's schizophrenic symptoms and that you're a schizophrenic and you go live for hours a day on YouTube, losing your mind. And you are endangering the child's safety and well-being by being on YouTube." Now, anyone...
Well, yeah, because unlike she likes to say here, she has put a child, his face, unredacted on YouTube. She has told us intimate details about the child that we shouldn't know. She claims YouTube's a scary place and there's all sorts of weirdos and people after her. Why is she doing that? I unapologetically vow. Oh, I can't deal with it half at time, but yeah, you know, this needs documenting. And all the DCFS worker is looking at her videos. Maybe she's looking at mine. Big ups, DCFS worker. Please do your job. Hi, Seagull Gunner. Exactly. Why would you put all your shit out there? Hi, Lee Pepper. Hi, just Jamie. She needs to log off. She needs to not be putting this on bloody line. Exactly. Exactly, addicted Scarborough. You'd think you'd keep your mouth shut. But no, not Callie. This is her evidence. Well, she claims it's the father or Kai, and she's made a report on Kai to her job. Little bitch. Kai could have done that anytime. The father could have done it anytime. I know what this is related to. This is related to that fucking I am the life, I am everything. I am all that there is, I'm all that will be, and loads of fucking satanic shite. It was crazy. I don't know who's made the report, but I don't believe it's the father or Kai. Oh, what? Oh, have I missed somewhere? GG's got detected by going after Ferrer. He's been detected plenty of times, though, hasn't he? Like, he knows who he is. We all know who he is. She doesn't, and she says it. She's not bothered about this DCFS stuff. It's nothing. She ain't got time for it.
Anyone that knows I don't stream and my child's here, and I told her that. I gave her my channel. She has my channel now. We have the Guardian and we have DCFS watching. I wouldn't care as much, but DCFS at the drop-off location where I do exchanges, this is either giving Kai or Eric and Kyla. This is either giving...
Everybody knows the drop-off pick-up locations, and we even know the drop-off and pick-up times. She's told us. I don't stream. I said we were going to be there Wednesday, and I forgot she had the child Wednesday, so I didn't stream. I know that time it could easily be me, but it isn't. So you know, but it could easily be me. So, oh, Thanks for being a troublemaker, you little fecker, Kiri. Yeah, I think she's ready for the next one. Oh, yeah. I believe whoever reported her would have directed her to the channel in her own words. I think that's what they've done. But Apocalypse Punch, it's great to see you two, lovely. She's not going to learn until she loses everything. But she's a kept bitch. That's what she says today. She's living her best life. With all this going on. Her best life. No. And, you know, these irregular periods and the stuff she's been saying, it's quite a sign of perimenopause. Her fertility is getting better, though, apparently, because that happens at a geriatric pregnancy age. Yeah, gets better.
Kyla or Eric directly, right? Now, when her and I were talking, she was like, yeah, I heard about your content. And I just want to let you know, like, it's not like a big deal if you do content, but you can't be on there talking about how you're going to hurt yourself or the baby. And I'm like, well, honey, I do get ready with me's. I did go through a series where I had to expose my ex because I am in court for custody of my child. And unfortunately, a lot of things have happened during this case, like him withholding the baby. See, this is where
Imagine explaining it. I've had to take to public, flash my child, all his details, his birthday, his name, his face. I've had to slag his dad off. I've had to talk about child support and not going after it when you know you owe it. Like, this man's a piece of shit, but he's paying and looking after your child 90% of the time. She's 36. Geriatric pregnancies are 35 and over. I think she's going through perimenopause. Like last week, she was meant to see the late front dude, but she came on a period. So she saw the paramedic instead. Misty, it's mad. And so there's this initial meeting with Dcfs, and they've been on phone today to her. And look how, wait till you hear how she spins it. I had to expose my ex. Yeah. She's been accused of being like bloody schizophrenic and stuff, and being like this with Dcfs worker.
shit gets kind of real. So I told her about him withholding the baby, how we're in court, how there's an active parenting time order proposed to be reviewed. And I told her about how what I want for custody is up for review on Tuesday. And she's like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, well, from the sounds of the nature of your call, you wouldn't know that, right? But that's exactly why I put everything right here. Now, when she was like looking at me get my child out of the back seat or whatever, she's like, oh, he's really cute. Oh, wow. And like, she saw how like me and my baby are. And she mentioned, she's like, oh, and oh yeah, I also heard that the baby like hitting himself. And I'm like, yeah, because after withholding for 3 months, my child came back like hitting himself and everything. And I immediately took him to the pediatrics. Now I do have the pediatric report if you'd like to see that as well, but that's already been mentioned in court. And my attorney has that. And my program, Kids Above All, has that. And she's like, oh, you have a program? Oh, like you have this? And I'm like, yeah. And
Dcfs will be aware of Kids Above All, because often Dcfs refer people to Kids Above All as a prevention to help the family, because they're identified as having needs that may require them to step in further down the line. These are not wins. Callie thinks the wins. There's a lot to come.
Mention all of these things. Yo, this man has lost it. Okay, it's either, once again, this is either Eric or Kai, or once again, it's both. This is giving Kai strong. They will see the truth. I've never seen anything that they would need. I'm dating a mandated reporter too. I'm in Kids Above All. This, I've never seen anything that they would want to report. I'm sorry you're getting put through this, hun. Stay grounded in yourself and tell your truth. Yeah, of course. I'll watch the BS on replay. Yeah. Love y'all. Yeah. I know it's like infuriating, whatever. Like, take it easy, Fizzy. I'm not worried, because you guys want to know how the conversation went. So then when she was asking me more questions, she was like, oh, there's been questions about the baby in your care and how you're a schizophrenic. I'm like, I'm not schizophrenic. My mother is. And then she started asking me questions about my dad and everything. And she knew my dad's name. See.
She doesn't understand that there is court and custody stuff going on. The Dcfs worker has probably talked to the guardian ad litem and looked at the case before she's even come to you. It's not weird to me that she knows your names and the people you live with names. Like, if they're investigating you, they should know that. How is Pyro? Callie's got DCFS on her, and she's not bothered. Eric is the father, yes. All right, yeah. Just you, Katie Cakes, Just Lurking Spitefully, Darius 6-Hour World, and OG Girds Fiend. Welcome to Troublemakers, you little feckers. I don't have kids, but what the fuck? You don't need to have kids to know this is fucking wrong. No worries, people. I did put some extra emojis on. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I put some extra emojis on. I'll put some more on them. I've got more. You like get so many emojis for how many members you have. So poor guy, poor son, poor everyone involved. Everyone involved. Yeah, everyone. I think it's just like human instinct not to do what Kelly's doing, but you know she's incapable.
Even see, this is giving like straight from the source. And so then the other questions that she asked was, how did I end up in custody court? Oh, okay. Well, I left my ex. This was like a pretty abusive relationship. He always threatened to come after me for custody if I were to leave the baby. And that's exactly what he did. He threatened my life and he still came after me for custody. Right? Then she asked me, well, are there any weapons in your home? No, but there are in my ex's home. And then she was like, oh, well, are there any like further signs of like abuse? I'm like, no, but my ex has like several holes in the wall and damages.
Like deflection. She's not asking you about your ex. If there's an investigation, you'll both be investigated.
To his property from his anger outbursts. I'm like, I do live in about 100+ year old property that's been in my family's name or whatever for 80+ years. And yeah, like I'm getting ready to go to real estate school to help them sell it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I even showed her, like, I was like, okay, I have nothing to hide. Like I do my YouTube channel, like I don't have anything to hide. But this is getting to the point to where.
Sorry, I might be being fake, but did she mention a job then? I'm going to have to go back.
That's been in my family's name or whatever for 80+ years. And yeah, like I'm getting ready to go to real estate school to help them sell it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I even showed her, like I was like, okay, I have nothing to hide. Like I do my YouTube channel, like I don't have anything to hide. But this is getting to the point to where, and then she even told me, she told me herself verbatim, okay? And I'm not going to give the name of the lady or whatever, but she told me herself verbatim. She was like, honestly, she's like, you know, I'm sorry. She's like, this is seeming like a nuisance case. She's like, I'm sorry about that. I just want to go ahead and wrap this up for my investigation because I'm not seeing anything here. And she's like, you and baby look great. Dude, do you know that today my child and I wore our matching Mickey outfits? You guys remember when I showed you all and how he has like the skull?
Oh, well, definitely no abuse and neglect or traumatization of a child because you're wearing matching t-shirts. Right. She's saying nuisance verbatim, blah, 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 saying that she wants to wrap the case up. You know, all this lot, which they wouldn't say all this to you. They wouldn't at all on the first meeting when they hadn't even looked at your house or anything. But then today, she's had a call today on a Saturday. She's had a call from Dcfs. So they're not just wrapping it up like she's claiming.
One bone, like.
I'm sorry, I'm missing my chat. Oh yeah, she's made a complaint to Dcfs about Kai, saying that she's abused her position to do this report. It's a joke, absolute joke. Yeah. Yeah, say, case closed. Case closed. Hi, Ashley. Yeah, case closed. We're wearing matching outfits. It's fucking ridiculous. Verbatim. Yeah. Yeah. This is a rough day. You can tell she's rough. So, as well, she's on about wearing the matching t-shirts. Is it these what she's wearing now? Is this like the day after and she's still wearing it? Or is she on about the bluey one?
Outfit, right? Like the little Mickey. Me and my child are out getting ready to do an exchange in matching Halloween outfits, and I'm met with like some random like Dcfs or whatever. The problem with this is either Kaila abusing her job to come at me in some weird way, or being desperate again. Because some people want to go off and like, oh, I blame internet. Nah, because this lady knew specifics that not even the internet would know, even despite me being a public figure for all these years. And even though she said someone called our hotline, people can call hotlines all the time, right? But the issue is this is why you don't abuse systems like this. Dude, how long have I just been chilling with me and my baby, right? And this is exactly why I chose to be very open and honest about this case on my channel, because I had a feeling that little fuck shit might try to happen. And for me, it's just like a part of my documentation. I told her about my attorney.
Your documentation is the reason you've got Dcfs at your fucking door. Your ex hasn't brought this shit to the internet. Your child hasn't brought this shit to the internet. Your parents haven't brought this shit to the internet. You have. You've created this problem and you've lied, and it's provable lies from your own words. Like, you're always telling yourself, like Chantel, you're turning into one of the girls. I'm Melody. Well, I've said to the ex, I've been demanding this and that, and it doesn't talk about stuff that could affect his custody case, because he's not stupid. So, and I don't push him, because I get what he's trying to do. None of this is gone. She should be in trouble for a lot, to be fair. I'm disgusted that she's saying Kai's full legal name, and like today she says she has reported her to Dcfs. So, well, they're involved now, aren't they? And I think for good reason. She needs to be accountable. It's worrying every time that child's with her. And it's documented on my channel. Why? Hi, just Jamie again. How many days a week does she get him? So she has him every other weekend, and then following that, she has him on the Wednesday following her weekend. So now she's just had him for the Wednesday, dropped him off Thursday, and now she won't have him again until next Friday, if court carries on this current arrangement. But that can change on Tuesday. She's in court on Tuesday. Yeah, she's saying that the Dcfs have information that only close people could know. I'm wondering what that is, because when she does like give bits away, it's all stuff I know. No, she's gets standard minimum parenting time. That's for now, so the court can monitor her whilst the GAL report goes through. So 2 Wednesdays, 2 weekends a month. Yeah, she has him 6 days a month. She is requesting for it to basically stay the same. She's not fighting for more. She says this man's dangerous, he's terrible, but she wants minimum standard, and she's living the best life, and he's on the back burner. There's a lot of videos that I know have been given to JL and stuff like that, you know. Well, She met a guy off OnlyFans and she was going to take the baby on a date until Kai stepped in and babysat. So, yeah, it's the very bare minimum, and it's just whilst the court make a decision. She's been stalling and not paying the GAL. He's having to now pay the GAL. I assume that he hasn't said that. She'll know about that on Tuesday. So
told her about kids above all. She even said baby looks very happy and healthy. She's like, oh. I also gave her Hannah's number, like one of my besties. She said she just wanted one person's number, and I gave her my dad's information.
So she gave Hannah's number, but it's Brandon. She's always on the phone too. What's her other friend called? The people she did the interviews, like the recorded calls with, she didn't give any of them. Hannah's the one she gave a number for, right?
I told her, I'm like, yeah, the house I live in, I'm like getting ready to be entrusted with. Like that paperwork won't be ready until mid-December, but I'm being entrusted with it. I'm prepping this house for sale under my name. The problem with abusing systems like this is that it can double back. Because, okay, if this was Kyla abusing her job because she's mad, or maybe she wants some sort of a reaction. Okay, first of all, this lady told me that she's going to wrap up her investigation because it seems like a nuisance case. Do you know? And she said that, she was like, she'll like give me another call. And she's like, if she feels the need to do any type of paperwork or anything, she'd let me know. But she said, this feels like a nuisance case or whatever. And then she said, Justin.
Looking up at that ceiling again, didn't she? Lying bitch. But yeah, she's saying things Dcfs would not say to you. We know it. But she tells us, she does give it away. So we do find out what actually has been said. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, she gets her bloody nails done even. Did baby daddy go ahead and pay the... I think he has. I haven't had confirmation of that. I know I advised him to, because otherwise they'd have had to wait for it to get one appointed. And it has to be a certain one because it's a free one. And it would have started all over again. So, but I asked the baby daddy about it, and he said he'd rather not speak about that. She'll find out on Tuesday. That was verbatim.
Case for the paperwork, like, can we get your address? And I gave her my address. Do you know that if this turns out to be a nuisance case, which it probably is, right, I can use that for my benefit in court?
Which it probably is. Shouldn't you bloody know, Callie? Wow.
Especially because I told her the truth about my ex. These type of things tend to revert back. I don't really care how people feel about me or what they think about me, but like this exposes Eric even more. When she asked me about my baby, the hitting himself and everything, the behavioral health due to trauma. I'm like, because the immediate weekend when I got my baby back in my care, my baby was reacting like that because my baby had been in my care all up until I had gotten sick, and he tried to default the case. And I had paperwork to prove all of this. Eric is the one who withheld that child. Eric is the one who threatened my life. Eric is the one who started this case. Eric is the one. Jesus Christ.
Eric had him most of March. You had him on April 1st, and then you didn't see him again until the end of July. Only 1 month of that was at Eric's hands. And you've been doing half and half with him before that and stuff as well. So, that first year of his life, you had him about 3 months in total. But yeah, she had a bad period, so, ditched the kid. Still on YouTube, posting up, going out, having adventures with paramedic and lakefront dude. Absolute dickhead.
Christ, it has done all this shit. You know what I mean? And I just sit here and I vibe, right? Dude, he has guns in his home. He has holes in his walls. He has damage to his property from his anger outbursts. That is all true. I was just talking to you guys, like, what was it? Like a couple days ago, right? Like while doing my makeup. I just was like reflecting on my great-grandparents' marriage. I was like, this is so crazy because it's making me really realize how, yeah, no, there are no holes in the wall here. Like, yeah, of course the house is like needed work or whatever over time and over the years I've done with it. You all see the nursery, you all see my room, you all have seen the playpen and the play area downstairs. You all have seen me stream downstairs. I'm just like sitting at the table doing my makeup. You guys have seen me in my car. You guys have seen me. You guys see baby. Like, dude, I even like posted
But she doesn't show baby, but we see baby. Yeah? Yeah, they won't use them words. Yeah, and this is, she's not, her aunt's not helping her in her case. Because she's not putting things in, she thinks the other side isn't. She might as well be representing herself with what I've seen. She's a trashy baby mama, and all she wants to do is get pregnant again.
not posted, but I showed her like what I'd be posting of the baby. And even the Dcfs was like, oh, you cover his face? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, well, that's good. She felt so like, oh my God.
She doesn't always cover his face. I've got a video. She still has a video up on her channel where his full face is visible on a video. She knows. So, you know, she thinks Dcfs is only going to look at the stuff she hands over to them. Don't you think you ever contacted them, probably sent that video along with that allegation? Queen of receipts, my ass.
But because I have another person potentially watching my channel, I'm going to go live about it. Hi. Because this is the same energy I gave her when she talked to me. This is getting so desperate. It's one thing if Eric set this up, because what are the odds this lady like met me at the exchange place, right? I would have name dropped because
what are the odds that Dcfs turned up at the police station where you exchange and it's known in court orders and on your channel?
Kai can be investigated and potentially fired for false claims. Well, that's why I say Kaila. That's why I say Kaila. Because the lady told me that she got a hotline call, but she didn't tell me who. And I told her, like, my ex's name is Eric. Right? Now, I didn't drop last names or whatever, but I'm just like, okay, like, whatever. But this is getting so, I don't know. It could be both, but then again, it could be the both of them in cahoots. But this is getting so desperate. Like, I don't know what it is. The fact that even Dcfs told me that this sounds like a nuisance case and that she'd follow up or whatever, if she felt the need to or whatever, because she wants to wrap this up. She wants to wrap up the investigation. Period.
Well, she did follow up and she's not giving you any more indication that it's wrapping up. You say yourself today, she's digging further. You're happy about it. I don't know why. She is making the case. And she's very aggravating. Like, this ain't normal. But, you know, she's in her frequency. It's normal to her.
Drop them names, sis. That's vile. Someone called. I'm sorry, Callie. I'm okay. Well, and thank you, Rumor. I'm not because this is just okay. I'm getting ready to sound like a broken record, you guys. Y'all know I'm getting ready to do my broken record thing. It's the desperation for me. Dcfs. Okay. Look, I don't want to be offensive for what I'm getting ready to say. Okay, I know that what I'm getting ready to say may sound offensive, especially as a public person. But what I can say, and I don't mean any malice, okay, for what I'm getting ready to say, Dcfs is not always a bad thing. Okay, it's not. It's not. Especially in my circumstances. Think about this. If this
how would that statement be taken as malice? Like, I think I agree with her that in this case it is very good that Dcfs are involved, but why would anyone take offence or find that as being malice? Wow. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I think it is a good thing. I think it is. I think it's the best thing for that child, actually.
Woman's investigation comes out as inconclusive and resolves in a nuisance case.
Inconclusive ain't good, bitch. Inconclusive means it was valid, but they just couldn't prove it. Like, it means there was some validity to it from the start if it's inconclusive. But that doesn't mean it's a nuisance or anything. I don't think she knows what she's bloody saying at the minute. Yeah, it's great for the child. Fucking bullshit for Callie.
Ask her for that paperwork and immediately submit it to court. And immediately have that in my favor. Eric does not have the same. He is a gun owner. He did threaten my life. He does have signs of abuse in his household, even if not towards public.
He didn't threaten her life. She had him arrested off an edited video. The full video, he says, I'm going to kill you in court. That's why she didn't show up to court. That's why she dropped everything. Because it was 3 appearances on the 3rd, she dropped it. He was ready to do it for perjury. And he had all the evidence he needed. But because she dropped it, it'd be starting a whole new case again. You know, you were past it at that point. Hi, Mark. Crazy Callie out again. Gang, gang.
From me, he has so many holes in his walls and dents. He could have gotten them fixed or whatever over the year or whatever. I don't know. I haven't been there. I'm not really interested. I don't really care. And also his property is hazardous, like the damage to his pool and his deck and his, you know, like some of the shit, like his garage or whatever. Whatever.
Your house fucking moves in the wind. Dusty.
These type of things, like, I don't know. It's the broken record thing. It's definitely getting to a point to where there's been so much outward focus on me that I don't know if people even realize they're putting more focus on themselves.
I don't know who called CPS. It's complicated. I don't know. Hi, thanks for being here. Online, it's considered atrocious to call CPS, especially on people of colour, because CPS doesn't have the best reputation. I get it. But at the same time, this child is going to her when she's not in reality, and she's been violent. She's admitted to being violent, and there's a lot more as well. I haven't contacted CPS. I don't think the father or Kai has either. It sounds like someone online, to be honest with you. But I don't have a clue who it is. And I don't tell people to contact CPS.
You are so focused on a woman who's left y'all behind, moved forward, moved on.
So he was charged, he went to court, it was dropped, and it was taken off his record as well. And that doesn't usually happen because he didn't have it expunged. It just like it never happened. You can't have violent crimes expunged, but because of non-compliance and because of the evidence he had in his favour, they just completely took it off. She says he had the judge and the police in his pocket. Oh no, I don't agree. Just giving content. Anyway, if someone rung them on me, I'd find that offensive. Definitely, it's not something that should be done lightly. It doesn't mean she's not in need of it, even if it's just to like keep an eye on her. You know, the signs are there. I think they'd be stupid not to.
That's why I started off this stream with my flowers from the paramedic, because he's the one who I called immediately. I was like, baby, you ain't gonna believe this shit. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, that's why I told you. He's like, I want to be there, but we're not like married or whatever, like yet. Like, I appreciate him, but I'm not gonna have him come around until we're official, like married or whatever, because I'm not gonna give these people any more ammo than what they're looking for or whatever. Dude, everything that I've said is the truth, even if it is good, bad, ugly, in between. Everything I've said is the truth. This shit is insane, especially with Eric's antics, especially with, you know, some of Kai's bullshit, like when she popped up on drama channels or whatever. Just keep staying in your lane and being in your vibe and return the energy to sender. Dude, like, you know, I'm not even, it's the lady saying that the stuff was inconclusive and like this seems like a nuisance case for her. I'm willing or whatever. And yeah, she has this channel, y'all, and I'm going live about it tonight because guess what? Tomorrow I have a work Zoom meeting. I have to get ready with you guys and do my makeup. I'm gonna go out again, right? So I have to wake up early tomorrow and prep and do my makeup and prep for the day and chill. And plus, I wanted to talk to y'all about Puppy's dentist appointment. And this is not the stream for that. Because
Yeah. Hilarious spy. And yeah, she said this guy's asked for a ring size and everything. Yeah. She wants to marry him and then take his house and sell it. Yeah. She's sleepy with bloody lakefront dude and then goes like acting all innocent with the paramedic. But she met him on OnlyFans. So yeah, zoom, yeah. Zoom. The guy couldn't run if he tried. He's a huge guy.
because my time with Puppy went so well. Like, this is not the stream for me to talk about that. But I wanted to open it up with my flowers and show the contrast between circumstances and character of people. Look at how the people who I've left have acted. Look at them. And even the lady was like, "Oh, I just want you to know that there's nothing wrong with doing YouTube." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a part of my income." And I told her how much I make off of YouTube and how much I've made, in recent months. I was like, "Yeah, it's a part of my income." Even though this little bitch ass YouTube channel doesn't make any money, but in all seriousness, these people, do you know that not a day goes by where I don't thank God that I left both of them?
Left both of them. I know she means Shane and her ex, but we can think the ex and her child as well, because she did. She did. Hi, Hellfire. Yeah, Puppy does everyone's head in, and she knows it. That's why she keeps doing it. Mr. Paramedic does not know about this channel. I am sure of it. I think she just shows him the Traumatized Girly channel. And OnlyFans. He's paying for girlfriend experience. Yeah, you can't have. I'm crazy. I don't think he does. I think he knows about Traumatized Girly and OnlyFans. She is the common denominator.
If Kyla is really this desperate to jeopardize her job to come at me, if your own organization, darling, is telling me that this sounds like a nuisance case, and she just wants to wrap this investigation up, what does that say about you? And if it is Eric, the same thing. The same.
Well, putting out people's names and saying it's them, and she doesn't have a clue. And it could be easily someone online, a viewer. As she exhibited worrying behaviour, yep. As she admitted to being violent, yep. And there's more violence that I've seen evidence of her pushing that man around in the kitchen with his 1-month-old child in his arms. I've not seen any evidence of violence. You say yourself he's not been violent. He made a threat that you concocted, manipulated, and didn't follow through with, but now seem to think it's conviction when it's not. It's not even on his record because it was bullshit. I don't know. Do you know what? I don't follow her anywhere else. It's not like I'm stalking the cow. I just bob in now and again. I'm like, what the fuck? She's too full of self. Kai needs to lawyer up, yeah. And if that's something she wants to do, we'll think of some fun way to fundraise for her and get her some help. Because this is defamatory, and if this affects Kai's job, you're an absolute shit stain, Callie. You really are. On society, on your child, on motherhood, on everything. You're horrible. Self-centered and entitled.
Exact thing. If they're telling me that this is a nuisance case and they're ready to wrap it up, what the fuck is it? Mind you, Eric did all of this. Eric did all of it. And see, this is what's fucked up. I have actual police reports where I reported Eric for the parental alienation and And
did that result in arrest or charges? No. They told you there's no bloody order enforced at the moment. Come back when you've got one. That's what they told you. You can't, just because you make a report doesn't mean it's evidence.
Withholding a child. Shit. The Guardian even has that report. Right? Dude, that's actual child abuse. Alienating one parent from the child is actual abuse. Being in
You admitted you alienated the child from his father, and you tried to get restraining orders so that he couldn't see the child, and you were told that that would not be happening because there was no abuse alleged at all against the child, and your allegations were bullshit. Oh, she annoys me. Anyone could have called. Anyone seriously could have called. Anyone.
denial about that is actual abuse. This is just getting this is getting so, and it's beyond the point. It's like, do you know how sad it is that even Dcfs is even working in my favor? And I'm going live because I don't have anything to hide. It's stupid. I'm sitting here chilling. Y'all see the nursery all the time. What it's no secret that I've been working on this house the entire time. And even up here, just making the adjustments to the wallpaper. That's all that's needed up here. Y'all see that? See, this is what I'm talking about. It's sad when people are willing to rid themselves and their own whatever in the hell they have going on to come at a person. Honey, I love myself. And I fucking work remote, and I'm like real estate all day. Okay, everything that I do involves somebody's real estate or property or like sales negotiation or whatever it is, even if it's like a little in between. And of course, like I know that like with my channel or whatever, that's like my life, but like professionally, I am very real estate focused. I have like the majority of my resume is like in
your dick and ring focused. Like all you're bothered about is trapping some guy and living off him and having more babies. Like, you're not bothered about this child, or else if this guy was as bad as you said, why are you going for minimum contact? Oh my god, yeah. I know. And I know the GAL has been watching her stuff. She gave that baby up, yep, willingly. And she's doing it now. By not fighting for full custody, she's giving up, I believe. That's my opinion.
property, right? And now here I am, I'm living it, right? Because I've been entrusted with a property that's in my family. And that's not uncommon, especially when people pass away. But like, I'm so in my element, I'm so in my realm. That's my professionalism, right? I love myself. I love what I do so much. I could never risk this, even with me working remotely and getting ready to go to school. I could never risk it to like come at Eric and Kai when their character speaks so loud. And even the lady, because like I was just kind of like looking at her like, okay, girl, and what? And another thing too, speaking with her, it took about like maybe 10, 15 minutes or whatever. So I did end up walking in with Puepe. Now, thank God also, my aunt came with me, right? My aunt who like brought me like the cut waters or whatever the other day, she came with me and she was with me here. And we walked in about maybe 15 minutes past the pickup time. Eric didn't say anything in the app, but if
also she was late for pickup time as well. Like, you can't be doing that. Not when everything is recorded and it's all being watched under the court's eyes and being evaluated by the GL. Like, you need to be there early, if anything. It's wrong, isn't it? It's not courteous. And you're saying Eric didn't contact you. Did you contact him and tell him you were going to be late? And imagine that as well. You're late. Dcfs are waiting for you. And the one time they're there, you're late. Like, ugh. Wait till the child starts school and stuff. She's not going to be able to stick to a schedule for him. I don't think she thinks of anything other than like just a baby stage. She hasn't got one yet. No, she hasn't even started a real estate license yet. She needs to do 75 hours and then a test. She's got a group on and she's in suite A in the building. says it's campus. Yeah. Right. So, as far as I know, there's liens on that house, and it's not even in the name of the right person. It was taking out the grandma's name and putting someone else's name. As well, usually if your parent dies, the stuff goes to the kids. Yeah, they don't usually name grandkids and stuff after. Like, it gets distributed through their immediate children usually. But yeah, as far as I know, they don't actually own the house.
He's the one who set this up. He could have been like, oh, she dropped off baby late. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, I was speaking with Dcfs who pulled up on me. And thank God my aunt was here. And she was standing right beside me saying, yep, show have. Yep, he came at her with this case. Yep, he threatened her life. Yep, did not he withheld the baby? She's like,
oh, all right, I might have made a baby. So maybe she was late because she was talking to Dcfs. Maybe. Sorry. I seriously think the aunt is sabotaging it. I think she's as well. Right. Callie went in court with her aunt and she's acting like she's there drinking a Starbucks and playing on her phone in court, and her aunt's texting her saying, please look like you give a shit. Please look like you're bothered. And she texted her aunt back saying, I'm not bothered. Yeah. I haven't finished my hours yet. I've been well with it, or else I'd have been streaming more. And it's like, I can't do my test at the end either, so I think I still get my certificate for doing my hours. But yeah, she hasn't even started hers yet. I've got plenty of time. Yep. Yeah, there's tax liens on the house, yeah. I know that. Yep. She was playing on her phone, drinking a Starbucks, rolling her eyes, and her aunt had to text her and say, please, can you look like you're bothered and like you care? And she said she didn't.
She even said, like, nobody in our family knew where the baby was. Like, we were just trying our best. And I'm like, that's the facts. Because I didn't know when I was going to get my baby back. I told you guys this. Because I went live on this channel in early July. This is where it's getting, like, pretty pathetic. Like, and to be honest, I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't really know if I needed this Dcfs, like, you know, nuisance case, like, evidence or whatever for court. But all it does is strengthen my shit.
Dcfs is on me. Yep, I'm in a solid position and I've nothing to worry about. This just demonstrates why she needs Dcfs involvement. She is deluded, she's not in reality, and you don't know what can come from that. And there's a very young child involved who's already been neglected by her. Hi, Salva. Bitches, not so. Yes, she is.
All this does is strengthen my shit. I mean, thanks for trying to, like, it's getting to the point, I don't even know what kind of a reaction people want. I don't even know what kind of a response people want. But if Kai's willing to risk her job, and if Eric is willing to risk even further his own credibility, y'all are sad. And I thank God that I'm far away from both of you. Jesus.
If she's slandering these people, she does not have a clue. Like, she thinks she's done something by giving the names of these people to Dcfs, like they don't know the dad's name. And yeah, all right. Here's a trusted DCFS worker, Kai. Go talk to her and learn about how bad I am. Idiot, you're an idiot. Well, she's wearing an outfit, but where the fuck is the bra? She's not bothered. She's not bothered. She's not fighting. She said she hasn't got her in her to fight, and she's got a full schedule, so she doesn't need a child all the time. Yeah. Well, her dad is on tape saying the baby was at a crack house. So, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, I have a man that I can rely on, that I can call. I'm like, hey, baby, this shit happened today. And he's like, oh, okay, bet. I'm pulling up on you with flowers. even though my other ones were like so fresh. And he's like, we're gonna relax. I'm gonna see about you, see if you need anything, and you can decompress and like, you know, vent to me, and we can chill. Okay, baby, thank you. And I was even talking to him. I'm like, I don't want to go live because like, you know, I have been going live, like cover my ass, like whatever. Like I've been like, you know, having my own back and everything. And I'm like, but a part of me is like, I don't know if I want to give this awareness, but I went live about it because this is how real the desperation has gotten. And it's sad that someone, they might be in cahoots. They may be, but even if they are in cahoots still, it's starting to kind of backfire on them, especially with Eric. This woman, she asked me if I had guns in my home. No, I'm a whole ass woman. I'm not a gun owner. I don't have a fucking what's that? What's the
I'm an all ass woman. I'm not a gun owner. Why do you think they wanted to know if you have weapons in your own, Callie? Because she's looked at your YouTube and she knows you're unstable. And I'd have a bloody gun if I were like a gun. Pew, pew. But yeah, she doesn't understand. Do you know what though, right? At least she's doing it and people are aware of it. Like, you know, there's authorities involved now and they are aware of her behaviour because she's put it out there. That's a good thing. Even though it's a hard watch and it's not nice, it is a good thing that it's visible and known about rather than behind closed doors. So, yeah. Oh, she got flowers. She got fresh flowers when she didn't need them. Everything's good in the world. Fuck a kid. Oh, well, no, she's a kept woman. She says it today. It's all going to backfire on it. It's one of them. It's not like she hasn't been warned. Even the chat say, I won't be doing this, I won't be doing that. And she does it. You know, she's been warned and she's choosing to be defiant. Shanta.
the concealed carry thingy? Like, no, because that's not my interest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, I be in my feminine. Like, what? No. Like, what? And I'm well protected enough. I mean, I have my cousins, I have the paramedic, thank God. Like, I have my family. Like, you know, I'm well protected. Cold little lakefront dude. R.I.P. to that man. Girl, no. Like, I'm gonna try to give him a chance to but girl, the paramedic is just doing his thing. And like I told you guys, I'm gonna let him. Like, the paramedic is just being amazing. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I was able to just call him, like, hey baby, this happened. And he pulled up immediately with flowers. He's like,
And also, she's been seeing Lakefront Dude for 4 months, but she's got videos of him on from nearly a year ago.
Like, he's that tight. Like, he will pull up. Like, you know what I mean?
Sorry, they muted myself. He doesn't even know she has a child. She won't tell him she's got a kid. Like, but this other guy, he knew her before she was pregnant. He talked to her while she was pregnant. He simped for her while she was pregnant. He tried to get her to bring him on the first date. Oh, she knows he's like just a simp and he'll do whatever he wants. He's just glad someone's looking at him. Hi, Kai, you okay, love? I don't know how much you've seen, but wow, you need legal representation. What this woman is saying about you, and she got worse again today as well. I don't know if you want to come up, but if you do, I'll give you a link. Yeah. She's delusional. Do you know she's reported you to your job, apparently? Hi, Jojo B. Yeah, this is it. And you know, you said your piece, you give your side, Kai, and you went away. You went away. You didn't want to perpetuate things. You didn't want to be, you just wanted to say your piece and walk away. And she has no reason to be bringing your name up in this now. She has no reason. And speaking to me, after she'd spoke about you for months and doxed you and that, no, that doesn't excuse what she's doing now. And saying she's reported you to your job. Yeah, Kai. Like I say, if you need legal representation, I will think of some fundraising activities to get at you. Because this isn't on. And if she affects your job in any way, you can't risk. You need looking after. You do. This isn't on. The accusations are wild. You know, they really are. 1 second. There's a link for you there, Kai, if you want to come up. Don't worry about having to come up in that. But yeah, I think she has had some kind of a breakdown or schizophrenia has kicked in, because the people around her who are now against her are all saying normal people. And I don't think they'd have put up with this behaviour if it was a constant. I don't think they would.
Yes, I love it for you, sis. Yeah, he's really sweet. He's really sweet. And I talked to him and I was like, baby, I kind of want to go live about this. Like, I don't know. And he's like, yo, Cal, like, it's your prerogative. Like, do whatever you want. But either way, you know, he's like, you already know what this is. And I'm like, I do, but it's just getting very stupid. Like, you really called Dcfs saying that, like, I'm some schizophrenic who goes live, you know, every day having schizophrenic and mental health episodes and collapses. And that my child's in danger in my care. Because when he came back into my care, that's when I noticed the disturbing behavior that I reported. Like, do you know what I mean? This is giving dumb. Like, you know what I mean? There ain't no need, sis. He didn't move to baby. Lakefront crash. I do be calling the paramedic baby. I do.
She's just off her tits, isn't she? She really is. Kat, if you wanted to report her, you'd have done it a long time ago. There's no reason. What? Because you work for the organisation. I know myself, like, why would you want to do something personal with your work? It doesn't make sense. And she knows it's not you, but she wants to blame you. The walls are caving in and she's scrambling. Yeah, she knows. She knows. Yeah, apparently in cahoots. It doesn't make sense. She does not listen to advice. She'll do the exact opposite. She's defiant. Defiant. I'm going to play, but if you want to come up, Kai, and talk and say your side, I'm going to actually go on to another video. Because she repeats herself a lot, doesn't she? So we've had a few updates. And I'm going to hit them now. Oh, crap. Sorry. Share screen. Oh, crap. I'm the answer. He's all up in his face. Mr. Bad, sir.
But I went live pretty late, though. I think it was like, what, 10, 11 at night? Bitch, girl, you might want to catch up, child, because, girl, they done tried their best again. Girl, I don't know when these people going to ever get tired. Girl. How you doing, boo? Girl, I'm good. As you can see, skin glowing, sitting, doing my makeup. the guy I'm dating has really been stepping up, doing well. So I may call him Bay or Baby and stuff or whatever. He took me on a little shopping spree the other day. He even bought stuff for my baby. He just, doing the most, being amazing. I'm getting ready for a Zoom meeting right now for my job. And that's at 2 or whatever. And I plan on, I know I missed some fuckery. Girl, bitch. Okay, bitch, let me tell you. Okay, so definitely go and watch my stream from last night. And I was exhausted because I told y'all that energetically I'd be exhausted, like dealing with these people and they like failed ass attempts. Girl, you ain't gonna believe this. Girl, why did Dcfs pull up on me as I was like getting ready to like drop off and exchange my baby yesterday on some Dcfs, this is investigation? And she was asking me all kinds of questions. Bitch, no lie. Do you want to know what type of phone call she received? That I am online on YouTube for hours a day while having my child having schizophrenic fits and mental breakdowns and psychosis, threatening to harm myself and my child. Girl. And then tell me why after her and I talked, I showed her my channel, showed her my post, showed her how I cover a baby's face. I gave her a Kids Above All number and everything. And I gave her, like, I told her about the case, told her about everything that's has happened with my ex and everything. I told her that I was like literally in the middle of a drop off, like right now as we speak. I told her.
Does she not think DCFS knew she was dropping off a child there at that time? Like, oh, but she told him. Hi, Princess Brioche. Where she says, baby, yeah, baby, baby. Not anything on anyone, but the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice over here. I like my mental black and a little ugly handsome. That was Kai, and that was me reading it. Hi, Mons. That found it right, yeah. I'm not going to be commenting on her foundation choices. She needs to stop saying it. She needs to stop connecting you to stuff like this. She needs to not be ringing you fucking, like, reporting you to your job when she don't have a bloody clue. Anyone at all could have bloody, probably one of her trolls in the chat did it. I have spoke to Baby's dad, and he just said he is aware that DCFS have been in touch with her, but he doesn't have any details on it. Like, that's, I can only say what I've been told. He just knows they're involved, and he doesn't have any details. And if there's a kid involved, I'm not going to press anyone for anything they're not comfortable to give. Yeah, I knew. It could have easily been me. It weren't me, but I could have done it if I were in bloody America. And anyone watching my channel or her channel could have. Like, we know, everyone knows I won't stream when she's got the kid, and I know the drop-off times because she's told me. 6 p.m. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Thursday, and then 6 p.m. on a Friday till 6 p.m. on a Sunday when it's that weekend.
For everything. So I gave her, she said she only needed one number, but I gave her like my dad's number, my bestie Hannah's number, and I was just about to watch the stream from last night to see what's going on. Hey, yeah. Oh, hell no. Girl, they're trying so hard. And I told you all that the girl who used to live with Kai works for DCFS, right? I would, now the thing about this is so unfortunate. If Kai's willing to risk her job to come at me, Kyla, like, that's sad. That's sad. Even if DCFS were to try to come up in here, they wouldn't see anything that you guys don't see. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't see anything.
And that's a bloody problem, because people viewing you, someone viewing you, has made this call. It sounds like someone who's viewed you on YouTube. It could have been anyone. I am Spartacus. Yes, it was all of us. She feeds off downing women. She needs to feel important. And I bet up until these men came into her life, she spent all her time in that damn room doing nothing, like she did at my place until her dates. Exactly. Her life, it revolves around the men she's seeing, and not the main man in her life, her son. They're either bum-ass baby mamas or the trolls. And I love a troll. I love a troll. It's great trolling. But not when there's children involved, not when it's this serious. And I just feel for the father every time he has to hand over his son to this wreck.
Like, I stream every day. Like, I do my get ready with me and I do my stuff like every day, right? Like, they would see that I have everything that I need for baby. It's baby proof, baby safe. But obviously, this is like the biggest like space I have for baby. I do have a play area downstairs, and yeah, the basement or whatever is empty and like hollowed out or whatever. But I plan to turn that into a play area. But as far as where baby spends the most time, it's really.
Please do not stick your child down in that basement. Wow. What? Yeah, I'm not getting good vibes from that.
Up here. I mean, this is, you know, where a lot of his toys are. I mean, even in his playpen, he'd be chilling and like everything else. But so the fact that they pulled up on me, we know you love your baby. You know what I mean? But the fact that they pulled up on me like during an exchange, like see, this is why I'm getting more and more suspicious of both Eric and Kai as day is long. I know some people would probably spiral and like want to blame the internet and all this shit. That's not my energy. That's not even really my focus, because how in fuck, like, she knew specifics. She knew my dad's full name. She knew
Everyone knows Daddy Packard's bloody full name. Okay?
she knew the location, the exchange location. And even like,
You meet at the police station at 6 p.m. every other weekend and every other Wednesday. What? Oh.
last night, I just up and said, I'm like, well, y'all, we've been exchanging the baby at a police station this entire time or whatever. Because Eric tried to suggest that like in mediation or whatever. And I didn't care. I was like, okay, yeah, let's just do the fucking police station out by you. And that's where we're exchanged baby, because, you know, that's the same station too where he was held when he got arrested. So I didn't care. When he suggested it to me, I just was like, okay, all right, you want to set yourself up that way? That's cool. If he wants to act like a victim, he can. I don't really care. But the attempts, you said she works at Dcfs.
Is that bad that he wants to meet at the police station so that it's safe for transitions? Like, she's telling on herself. Why would this girl ever think I would risk my job for her? Just like I wouldn't risk my home for her. It's freaky how she's so self-obsessed. Kai, do you think there's been some mental health issues come to play? Like, do you think she's maybe following in mother's footsteps? Because it seems like it has been a big one. What? Oh my god, yeah, I'm not putting that up. There's someone in my backstage wanking. Looks a bit like Salah's. Why are you doing that though? Why are you doing that though? You're not coming up. How long do I watch until it's weird? I'm recording it on my other phone, just so you know. You can stay backstage and I'm going to ignore you now. Oh, yeah. That's a very unattractive penis. Right, let's carry on. Top secret location, police station, yep. So now that my name is out there, do they contact me too? This is it. I'm like, all right. She's now give the name of a Dcfs worker who is going to be able to tell them how bad she is. I am very distracted by this penis, I won't lie. It's not you. I'm glad it's not you, Panapondu. I'm sending you my police report now, so she can't stop with that. All right, are you sending it me to my email address? I'll have a little look, see if I've got anything. Jojo, but yeah, no, it's still there. Do you know what, Law? And if you can help me, it says there's 7 viewers or people in that box where he's doing that naughty thing. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of him now. Ban. No. Oh, thank you, Kai. Do you mind if I read that out to people, or do you want me, whatever you want to do in that regard? But yeah, this isn't fair. All you did is give her your only bedroom and facilitate her and a child, and just take shit like, oh, she's so ungrateful and entitled. It bloody grinds my gears. It does.
She does, or at least she did when I left her last year. She could have a new job. This has been over a year, right, since I've left these people. So it's like things can change. But I'm just saying, if she is willing to like abuse her job and stuff, like trying to come at me, honey, like it's unfortunate, because even at the end of me talking with the lady yesterday, she was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to wrap this case up. She's like, I'm sorry about this. This seems like a nuisance case. And I mean, I don't really care. I gave her, Kids Above All's information, my dad's information, my aunt who brought me the cut waters or whatever, she was with me. So she was able to she stayed in the car like for half of it, but for like the bottom half, she was able to like pipe up and just say, this is what's been going on. So that's kind of like been like my whole thing, because I think that while people have been so heavily and negatively focused on me, trying to stir up some kind of a reaction or drama or bullshit, so it kind of reverberates back, because questions that woman asked me like towards the end was, do I have weapons in the home? Am I a gun owner? Right? Are there any signs of like violence or like distress or whatever in my home? She even saw Puppy. Me and him were in matching outfits yesterday. We did our Mickey Skull and Bone outfit.
That is describing concern to me. Like, oh yeah, it's well good, because she asked me if I have weapons or guns and that. Why is she asking that? Evaluating your risk factor. Oh, thank you, Kai. Right, yeah, well, it's yeah, because it was just before Halloween, wasn't it? And then she went back to the trap house, and then she moved into the grandma's house, didn't she?
Yesterday I wore my t-shirt and he wore his cute outfit, and we were out here matching, looking fabulous. Like, you know what I mean? He did beautiful at the dentist yesterday. Like he's just been amazing. Like I've just been happy, chilling in my vibe, right? Like I just don't care. I think that this is odd, because I literally showed her my channel, and even when I showed her my channel, and I'm not trying to sound too conceited, but she's like, oh, this looks nice. I'm like, I know it is. You know what I mean? I even showed her the post where like I'm starting school next month. Like I'm literally getting ready to go pursue my real estate license. So I'm not.
But she just so traumatized girly. Like, she thinks that people are so dumb they won't investigate themselves, and or they'll only look and see her side and her words and what she wants them to. Well, yeah. Why are you asking about weapons? Can't you see we have matching outfits? We've got matching frequencies, bitch.
Really sure what this is doing, but it's just the like the accuracy of like the location, like, you know what I mean? She really could lose
the accuracy of the location when we know when it's a police station. We all knew that. She told us in even the last stream, not last stream, but last one I covered. She said they exchanged in the police station, and then they went out to the cars, and he was parked behind her.
Her job if she is there. That's what I'm saying. This is getting very stupid. Like, this is getting like very desperate. I've never seen such desperate energy, honestly. Like, I've never seen it. And for me, okay, she says that she's gonna try to wrap it up, and then she asked me for my address in case she wants to like mail paperwork or whatever. I'm like, here's my address. You can get whatever you need. I don't really care. But if I am ever able to get an actual sheet of paper, like if I hear back from her or whatever it is, and I'm able to get a fucking sheet of paper that says that her was inconclusive in a nuisance case, I'm gonna just give that shit to court. You know what I mean?
I'm sure the Dcfs worker who wants you to be compliant and doesn't want scenes in front of a child would say, don't worry about this. It's not much. Let's just tick these boxes off and we'll get out your hair. It's maybe a nuisance, but we have stuff to do. You have any weapons? Any feelings of self-harm? Yeah. Princess Brioche, nail on the head.
It's ghetto on a new level. It's like, this is getting pathetic. Like, this is getting like, this is getting pathetic. To call Dcfs to get some type of a react, like, what was I going to do? And like, even when she pulled up, I was like, okay, yeah. Because she came up on me all like, huh? And I'm just like, yeah. And like, I'm just minding my business. I'm just like out in the street. Like, you know what I mean? He's wasting their time and resources. It would be both Kai and him wasting their time and resources. But then again, like,
I hope you can prove that, bitch. I hope you can prove that, because you're writing. Check. You're just burning it to bloody ground, aren't you, love? I think that's what you're doing.
This is the same person who got a whole guardian ad litem involved in our case, and we know the type of things that guardians like get involved in. Like, you know what I mean? 100 ways.
The court appointed. It's a court ordered guardian ad litem. That means the court found it necessary to appoint one. It wasn't parent led. The court deemed it necessary. It's court ordered. Right? That happened because of you abandoning your child.
In the time he'd keep it up, he could lose them rights. This is just getting like ridiculous. And like the fact that I'm a public person, but mind you, like this is why I went live about everything, to cover my ass in this in this case. This is out of hand. Hey, Bright Moon baby, I'm happy to see you chatting and commenting again.
Yes. All I know from the father is Dcfs are now involved, and that's all he'll let me know. But yes, she's not lying. They did pull up on her. So if the court side with the father and Callie never gets full custody, what then? Right. It's not about the court siding with she's only asking for what she's got now, minimum parenting time. Yeah. That's what she's asking for. That's the maximum she's going to get, because that's the maximum she's asking for. The minimum she could get is nothing. The father is already going to be main custodian as he is now.
Thank you for being active in my chat. I'm cool. Y'all see, once again, it's getting very redundant, and I just hope you guys aren't like tired and like over it, but like I am very exhausted of it. Like, y'all see what I'm doing here. I'm sitting here chilling. I'm sitting like, bruh, it doesn't get any more like ridiculous than this. And it's so desperate. I don't even know what kind of a response or reaction. Dcfs, cool. They want to do an investigation, whatever. And honestly, if the lady come by here, you already know. At the end, I'll probably offer her some Starbucks or something. Right? Like you aren't even doing anything.
Don't bribe Dcfs. It's not going to work, Callie. Sorry, my daughter came in. I know I've lost her. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's only asking for minimum parenting time. She likes the current arrangement, but she doesn't realise that once the custody schedule is actually established, court ordered, then she will be liable for child support. She likes the current situation where she pays nothing and just has a kid now and again. I think with her behaviour, she should probably have some supervised contact. I think she should be observed at least once or twice. You know, the warning signs are there, and if something does happen to the child, and we've got knowledge of previous neglect from her, like the warning signs are there. We can't ignore them. People and eyes need to be looking at her. You know, I want her to be a good mother. I want her to be with a kid. Absolutely think it's the right thing for her to be around a child. But I think she needs to just actually work on herself. Not just the ways she thinks are necessary, but what needs to happen. And this, I can't be bothered. I'm not bothered. It's not how you conduct yourself when your child's been taken away from you practically. Hi, Tori.
And they're mad. It's been like this for months. It's been, bro, yet again, another lie. Yesterday I was in bed, laying down, talking to I'm out with my baby. And then even when she saw baby, she's like, oh, he looks nice. Oh, wow, you guys look nice. Oh, and I was like, yeah. Like, we do matching outfits at times. Like, it literally.
I don't know what happened there. 1 second. Was that just the end? It might have been.
We crashed and did like a force restart reboot thing, and then all of this happened. Is the quality here like okay? I cannot believe I'm on StreamYard doing my makeup right now of all things. But I look good though, so that's all that matters, right? But
that's all that matters. She has minimum standard parenting time with a kid, and she's about to pay full child support. But she looks cute. That's all that matters. Oh God! Well, I've got some private chat with it. I have a penis that is 32 centimeters long. Close the broadcast so I can go up to you. I want to see your tits. Many people do. Yeah. How she can claim this man is what she claims he is, and then not even fight to have a child away from it. Like, make it make sense. He's fighting to have as maximum time with that child. She's fighting just to be able to say she's a mum. Yeah. Very negs. Very negs.
oh girl, this I cannot. I have not done stream yet. Now watch. People who are catching up with me who haven't watched me in a while are gonna think that I'm back doing like drama. Like they're gonna, oh shit, she's doing the shit.
Oh yeah, Callie don't do drama. We're not here watching her drama from her mouth about her child and mothering.
She's back doing the shit. I cannot. I hope this quality is okay for you guys. We're gonna have to just wing it from here, darlings. We're really just gonna have to wing it from here, my loves. And that's what we're gonna have to do, darlings.
Eyebrows.
The quality is fine. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to delete the comment. The quality is fine. The phone might be a bit better, but this feels like old Callie. I'm shook, really. Like old, like when I first started, or like old, like Massachusetts, because there's like different vibes. Feels like you're about to pop an Amber video on the screen. All right, now let's react to this. Yeah, phone is always better. Yeah, I need to just go ahead and get the damn iPhone and figure out what exactly I want to do. Sometimes I go back and forth about being added to the paramedic's family plan because then he has a different level of access to me. And like, even though like I don't think that this relationship will turn toxic at all, like, you know what I mean? I really don't think so. But I don't know how I feel about having a man have that much access to me. So it's like, maybe I'll just do a thing too, where I just have him give me the money and then I set everything up and then just like technically pay the bill, but like with his money or something. Because a part of me does like go back and forth about that.
I know it's probably powder. Well, it looks like she's got a big dollop of cocaine on the end of her nose. Yeah, I think I'll just pay me on bill with his money or something. She's become the cow, so she no longer needs to react.
And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, you got to understand, like, I've been living in my independence for a while. I've been vibing. It's been nice. You know what I'm saying? Not having to deal with, men like that. And because of, coming from a situation where a man used to like lord everything over me or whatever, it's nice to just kind of be. You know what I mean? It's nice to just like be. Like, you know what I mean? And that's just like what I'm here for. So I am.
Oh, it's a nose ring, innit? But it still look round it. Look round the nose ring. It does look like, yeah. Callie getting on. Hi, Luna Sonata. How about Callie? You work to make your own money so you can buy your own sheet. Lol. Yep. Thanks for being here, Luna. Wants a ring. Well, that's sure form plan. Yeah, exactly. She don't want him to have that much access over her. But wants his cash.
Deciding, like, that's a part of like my decision making too, because I don't want to rush into that. I don't think that things will turn toxic, but just like as a way of protecting myself or whatever, it's like I would rather, I don't know. But then again, it's like, with things going the way they are with the paramedic, maybe I could trust him with putting me on his plan and not having anything happen. But it's just giving men that type of access and kind of like control that just kind of like shakes me up just like a little bit. It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? But because like, they can always like, turn shit off or lord it over you. And it's just like, I'm not here for that. Where is my eyebrow stuff? I cannot get over my technology. Is Mercury in retrograde? I don't think so. I don't think any planets are in retrograde right now. I think that this is just the way it is. Crazily enough. Crazy enough. I love how you say this feels like old me though. Yeah, StreamYard has changed. I have not used this in a long time. Like, I don't even know what all the updates are or anything. Like, StreamYard has really, really changed.
I'm just gonna watch her do her eyebrows and then we'll go to it next. But yeah, you'll see why.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to chill or whatever. I cannot believe that happened. I hope that this one's okay. It seems to be rebooting and restarting just fine. I'm just gonna like continue doing my makeup. I don't have time to focus on this. I'm just gonna play music. I'll also be watching last night's stream or doing anything. I just think that this is just getting very dumb. This is just getting very dumb and desperate. Like, it's just getting very like, I don't even know what the whole issue is anymore. Like, it's like getting to the point where people are like willing to risk themselves to like prove a point about me or something, but it's like they make themselves look bad. I've never seen anything like this. Like, I feel like in a way this is like worse than Massachusetts, because I see how like in Massachusetts I was actually like going back and forth and doing like tit for tat type stuff. But like here, I'm literally, what am I doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're taking to YouTube, giving out people's governments, accusing them, defaming them, contacting the jobs, having them falsely arrested. What the and coming online and telling everyone, are you kidding? What the fuck are you doing? Hi, Felicia, mate. I had to watch the Bro application. I did. I couldn't not document it. How the fuck are they that wiggly to start with?
Because I refuse to get out of character. I refuse, because nothing to me is that deep. You know what I mean? I've just been minding my business. Like, nothing to me is like that deep or serious. Like,
Custody of a child isn't serious, isn't it? Oh my. Ugh.
What I mean? It's pathetic. It's desperate. It is a bit draining. It's like exhausting to deal with. Cause
yeah, she engaged herself. Hi, Mr. Proppe. Hello. Thanks for the gorgeous comment. Cheers, Duck.
Like the same shit like all the time, but it's not like a thing to where I feel the need to like have some kind of a breakdown over it. I think people are just having a really hard time realizing, one, I left them for a reason, multiple reasons. And I don't really care when I walk away from people. Because if I walk away from you for good, I have good reason to. And I'm not a person that like stays like in limerence about it. Like, oh,
She's doing this on purpose. Why do her eyebrows have a 5 o'clock shadow? Oh, fuck.
what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Oh, I hope they come back type shit. No. I'd be done with you.
She tried to get Eric back. He didn't want her. Her dad begged her, and she asked Kai to message Eric and try to get him back as well.
Moment. Like when I'd be done in the moment, and I don't care. Like I don't care. And so it's like, you know, it's gonna sound redundant again, but it's like the whole energy of I've been done, been beyond done. And it's like these tactics, they just keep, I mean, even down to like, what happened to the frequency? The frequency is under attack, child. The frequency is under attack. Child, what happened to the frequency? Under attack. Child, like, yo, my phone literally did like a crash, like reboot, restart, bro. Like the weirdest thing in the world. Like it did like a literal crash, like reboot, restart. Like, is Mercury in the microwave again? Dude, I'm so sorry. Like, okay, so literally in the middle, and I knew shit was real.
This is petty shit as well. Like she's got Dcfs on her. She's in the middle of custody case. She's not fighting for a child. And I'm taking a lot of enjoyment out of her fucking eyebrows on. Oh, God. How did they start off so wiggly and how did they keep getting bad and how did they have a 5 o'clock shadow? The fucking joke.
When I stopped seeing my chat, like I knew shit was real when I didn't see my chat anymore. And I'm like, okay, so what's going on here, right? And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try to figure out. The minute I touched the phone, it literally did like a crash, like restart, reboot type thing. And the phone needs some sage and holy water. That man probably bugged your electronics. Better have paramedic buy you all new shit. This is just getting ridiculous. And then like Michelle, like, girl, then I tried to go live on my iPad, bitch. Then my iPad like wouldn't load the camera and kept crashing out, like literally crashing out, like, you know, like closing out. And then I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just pull out the laptop, bitch. I guess we're gonna go on StreamYard. This is so ridiculous.
The laugh alone shows she's a fucking crackpot. She's not all there, is she? 5 o'clock shadow eyebrows is wild. It's fucking true though, isn't it? There's no need. Right, we're gonna catch up to today. Oh, IBL, she's gonna be on an episode of Snapped or something, you know. The writing's on the wall, I keep saying it, so I'm glad people are involved. I don't condone setting organisations or government entities on people for malicious reasons, but would you want to leave your child with this? Her and Katie learned to do the brows from same place. Oh my God, that's fucking a spot on assessment there, Brioche. Spot on. Right.
Ian writes my personal about Eric because she wants to know how is
No.
right. So let me get my
Sorry. Yeah, she disappeared for a bit for some unknown reason. So I'm skipping to the point she comes back. Eric's bizarre. He's annoyed, right? So, because she didn't file for the GAL waiver, it got kicked down the road. She don't have to pay. There's a lot of things. She's doing a lot of stalling, and that man keeps thinking there's an end to things. And it's not coming. It's not happening for him. And I know he does it. He's beside himself every time he has to relinquish that child to her. And I think anyone here would be the same. Yeah, I'm paid tutorials. I just go get mine done off someone else. Get them, buddy. Yeah, I get it. Not threaded, but like I like a wax. Those meatballs were too greasy, but meatballs get that caught. This is it. He wants it finalised, and that it's his child on the line. She can walk in a night when no, it's not on, is it?
Here, babes. I'm here, babes. I'm listening. I'm driving. That's okay. We're back in vertical. Yes. What's tea? Yes. All you guys who got confused when I had like frequency technical difficulties, bitch. Oh, bitch. Girl. Okay. First we're gonna. But yeah,
So yeah, this is at noon her time today. It's a Saturday and she ain't got a kid, whatever. Still, she's had Dcfs on the phone today and yesterday. No, sorry, the day before yesterday. She was confronted by them in a car park, and she knows they are watching her channel, and she chooses to come online drinking at noon.
beautiful ass dress that I had told you guys about is right here. The beautiful ass dress. Y'all, thank you guys for 7 likes already. Damn, y'all here for it. Let me make sure I got everything correct. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be okay. Hopefully no spam or nothing. So the dress is here. Bitch, I don't know like what's going on, and maybe some of you guys can like help me figure out how this works. Okay. Also, let me get my serum because I literally I'm fresh out the shower and I'm like getting ready. Right. So let me get my serum. Bitch. So I don't know how this works, right? Okay, so I heard back from Dcfs girl, and she's already spoken with my bestie Hannah, kids above all, and yes.
So a bestie Hannah, but Christian. What's the guy called now? That trap house guy and his mum. She's recorded calls with all them. I'll give Dcfs Hannah's name and number. Where's Hannah's statement? Yeah, this is from earlier. This is she finished it the minute I went live. No. Yeah, no correlation at all.
Yesterday she tried catching up with my dad, but he was at work or whatever. But bitch, I'm sorry, I'm like living for this. Bitch, they're starting to ask more questions about Eric. And do you know that Dcfs called the pediatrics? You guys remember when when I got the baby back, and name of the pediatrician, exactly the woman who diagnosed my baby, and I can give you all the details. And also he raised hell at the pediatrics, causing a whole scene.
It's not my internet. Her stream is jumpy. She addresses it later on, but yeah, so the Dcfs worker hasn't closed the case. She's been in touch with the paediatrician. Now, the doctors were involved with her son after she neglected him and handed him over to Eric. Not able to hold a bottle, lift his head, crawl, anything like that. Severely delayed. He's caught up now since being in Eric's care. He has extra care provided, and it's administered at Eric's house. You've been upset that they won't allow you to have it happen at your house because they're happy with the progress he's making and don't want to change things up. Brandon, that's the one. But yeah, shit talking Dcfs drunk is not the way to go. Yeah, she ran behind Eric's back and took the child and said he was traumatized because of being withheld. But didn't. Right, she was allowed to attend every appointment. She's meant to know about everything. So's Eric, but she did all this behind his back when there was already things in motion. So, hi, it's me. Hi, T-Girl. Walking in the door, so you live. I know I'm hella late, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. You're a bit late, but join in now, go back later. Basically, Callie's got Dcfs on her back, and she thinks it's a laugh. She's not bothered about being this child's mother now. She's bothered about paramedic, getting a ring on her finger, having house and security, and having another child.
Whatever. Girl, she called them, girl. And tell me why she called them. And okay, so not only did she call them, but I can't believe. Okay, she called them, and then she also talked to like my bestie Hannah, and like she's in the process of like talking to kids above all. She's starting to ask more questions about Eric because she wants to know how is it that he was able to get away with all of this while in court. And she's not understanding that if, you know, with him like threatening my life and like all this shit, like how is it able to go this far? And I'm like, it's because he's like lied. He like withheld the baby, lied, and it just went through or whatever. And then like on my end, I guess all she has to do is like talk with my dad. I told her that if she needs to stop by, she can. I don't really care. She's not gonna see anything that you guys don't see, right? But she's asking more questions, and she even asked me like where he works. You know, I might still have her pipe up on my channel because I told you like she's always been down to be a witness or whatever.
Big T, she asked where the father of the child works. Oh, everything's coming up, Callie. Yeah.
My friends, when I left my ex, like I called them, right? She asked Hannah a lot of questions about our relationship, and Hannah was like, yeah, she's like, he can be kind of overbearing. She's like, she's always like reached out in regards to like, you know, his drunken like fits or whatever. She would always be on the phone with me. She even called me immediately, like when they were arguing.
Hearsay. You don't actually involve anyone who has been eyewitness to these things. It's all your interpretation, your rantings down the phone.
Arguing, he threatened her life. She called me both before and after, and she talked to me, and she stayed in contact with me all while pressing the charges and everything. Also, too, I gave them Kaila's name. I told the Dcfs lady about Kaila. I was like, I know that you have to keep hotline tips or whatever confidential, but just by any chance, this is in relation to Kaila, and I mentioned her name and all that. I'm like, she is an employee of yours, and unfortunately, I would just hope that she wouldn't have abused her job for this. Oop, the karma frequency is doing its thing. I can't believe how this is turning. So from what it looks like.
So Callie is so sure Kai reported it to DCFS. She's also very sure her ex did. Or it might be both of them. Or it could be anyone watching her behaviour online. Anyone. There's no information been given that I, myself, could not have called up and done. I have said it wasn't me. I don't know who it was. But there's a lot of reasons for someone to make that bloody call with her behaviour and what she's exhibiting.
It looks like the investigation on my end is wrapping up, and it's looking on at them. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like wrapping up like on my end and like looking at them. So, which is crazy because I mean, I've just been, I mean, y'all see, I've just been here chilling. Like, you know what I mean? Living my life, doing my thing, right? Like, but I gave them Kaila's name, and they're starting to ask a lot of questions about Eric, like a lot. Like yesterday, even when she called me and everything, she's like, hey, didn't I? Like all she asked me for yesterday was, you know, if I could get the pediatrics information. And she was like asking me a bunch of stuff about Eric. And I'm like, okay, girl, well. And she's like, well, how is it going like this? And she was like, well, what exactly are you looking for like in court? And I told her about like what I'm proposing for custody and rights and like what I personally want and everything like that. And then she told me.
So she told DCFS worker that she just wants the bare minimum. She's happy with not having, a mother is happy with not having full custody of a child. Couldn't be me.
Just about not doing nothing with did what I just did. Oh, I don't know what you mean, lazy girl. I'm over here talking to the girls about a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what that means, but hey girl, how you doing? But yeah, so with like all of that or whatever, this is crazy. I did tell her, I was like, even if you need to stop by, and she's like, I don't think that will be necessary, but thank you. And she's like, you are very public. She's like, I've noticed that, you know, I've seen that, and then all she did was ask me about the pediatric stuff.
That's not good, Callie. That is not good. That she has noticed you're very public. And like she's saying, the DCFS worker is watching a channel. So, and whoever made the report give instances. So yeah, not very good, Callie. But you keep going on. You keep going on. This is great for you.
Or whatever, and started asking me questions about Eric, and then like asking Hannah like about Eric. So I'm sure that when she speaks to my dad's gonna probably tell her the same damn shit. I mean, I've been saying the same damn thing. Like, you know what I mean? I've been saying the same damn thing. But I did indeed like give them Kayla's name, because if she did set all this up because she's so desperate for, I don't know what she's desperate for.
If she did, and she's reported them, her friend who took her in and her child in, give her a home. No, she's reported her to her job. Because if horrible little,
I don't even know what people are even doing anymore. And this is why I say DCFS is not always like a bad thing. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you're doing like what you're doing as a parent and your baby's obviously well taken care of and like thriving and like y'all are thriving, there's nothing that they can do or say. And even if you're in court, like you can just use whatever fucking paperwork or whatever to your advantage. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I can't wait. So I'll probably hear more stuff on Monday because Kids Above All, because I heard from like my home visitor lady and everything, and she's like doing like the rundown of like all the stuff that she may send over. She wants to talk to me first and just make sure it's okay with me or whatever. But you all already know Kids Above All helped me call the police on Eric. They helped me call the police on Kai. Bob. Bob. And they know I've been here.
Kai called the police on you, Callie. You were asked to leave by the police. You went to Kids Above All with your edited video and you said they called the police, and then you said you called the police with them watching. In a case that was unfounded, chucked out of court, isn't even on a record, isn't able to be proven. I don't... Shot for tits, didn't you?
Here, living here with my family for like over a year. Like, so something might happen before your next court date. I don't know. This is crazy how it's like kind of merging together so close. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy how this is like merging together like so close right before the court date. All I know is in court yet and still is what I'm proposing for custody. But I do know that while hoes might have tried to use DCFS as like,
Don King, I'm just going to say it, Don King.
Like some type of a fear tactic or like a desperate reaction tactic. Hey, Matsuri, baby. It's like literally backfired in real time. Like, I don't know what kind of response. My thing is, because see, even though I'm proposing what I want for custody, I don't know if that's going to necessarily close the case out or not. But if there's another date, like let's say I have to go to court again, like in another month or whatever, I am really hoping that I can get whatever paperwork I can get from DCFS to just give to my aunt who's like acting as my counsel and like forward that shit over. Because oh my fucking goodness. Because already, like, it's looking like it's going to be like inconclusive, like on my end. But like, if the focus is shifting back on Eric, the person who's done all this shit for over a year, you know what I mean? Like, you see, like, seems like the lady is working fast, though. It seems like she's working.
This isn't someone who is mentally sound. It isn't. To be able to navigate and twist and turn things this bad, you're not a sound of mind at all. Yeah, and Kai's going to give me the police report as well, she said, when she finishes work. So we've got that to look forward to, and it's court on Tuesday.
Working fast. So let's like see. I'm hoping to at least, I would honestly love, like whatever paperwork I get from her or whatever else she needs, I would love to at least be able to pass it through. Obviously, we'll be reviewing what I want for custody on Tuesday or whatever, so we'll see what happens. Like, hope you don't go to jail or something. Who gonna go to jail? Child, not me. Child, I'm so lazy, girl. I you know, girl, I need you to just like catch up a little bit. Like, that's not how these things work, especially like when like you're obviously in the right for a very long time. Like, right? Like, jail, what the fuck? I'm so lazy to be like lacking in chat. I don't really know. I mean, how do y'all feel about her? I don't really care, like, to block her or keep her or not. Like, y'all have to let me know the free spirit vote. Because people who throw the chat off, I'm kind of getting tired of people who do that. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I'm kind of getting tired of people who throw my chats off. Like, when we just all be in here vibing, like every day is like the same crew or whatever.
She usually has between 11 and 17 viewers. And 3 or 4 chatters.
Lazy be lacking. Like, you know what I mean? We might need to alchemize some negative frequency in real time, girl. How do you guys feel? Because people who throw my chat off are just like, you know, whatever. The vibes are not there. So how do you guys feel? Because I don't really care. And I don't have time. Like, I'm getting ready again and I have to do my makeup and I want to try on this dress for you guys. So like, girl, it's like, I don't care, but I'm getting tired of people who throw my chat off. It's like, I don't have to even deal with you, especially if I know that you're not like a regular of mine or like a like actual supporter of mine or whatever. Like a lot of you guys who've been here have been here for like years. You know what I mean? Like a lot of y'all who've been here have been watching me for a while. Now, this is not to say anything about my shy babies who are like shy and they try to pipe up because they've been watching me for years or whatever. But like, I don't really care because it's like people have you all seen how the attempts have just been flailing? It's like, if y'all can't penetrate my orbit and my energy like this long, honey, you're going to just keep trying and flailing, like, and flopping. Like, I don't care. I'm going to give them 24 hours to get their act right. Okay, baby. All right, boo. Okay. Oh, dang.
It's not normal, is she? I am to sleep. The night panda. Inconclusive yet. Inconclusive isn't good. It means you haven't been done over with a bullshit rumour. They just haven't found the evidence. Hi, Jeff's Couch Pineapple. Harry's Bananas. Yeah, it won't be streamed. Pretty sure I'll get a rundown of what happens. He's pretty good with stuff like that. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to peace of mind being given to father, one way or another. Hopefully, he's going to know what's going on now. Exactly, definitely. I want psych evaluations and drug testing and everything.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm just like, girl, I don't have to deal with nobody's shit. Like, what? Like, I enjoy, and like, honestly, like, I'm happy that this live stream like worked or whatever. Like, I enjoy the people who are right here, and I've been enjoying this vibe for a while. I know who my regulars are. This doesn't mean that I'm like opposed to new people or whatever it is, but LOL, the timeout. This doesn't mean that I'm opposed to new people or whatever it is, but like, it's like, honey, you're either gonna catch up to the tea or not. Like, girl, I told y'all to keep y'all updated. Like, what? You're either gonna just catch up or not. But like,
not that I have information or he does, but he has let me know that he can 100% say Kai had nothing to do with the DCFS report in the slightest. It is nothing to do with her. So it's 100% defamatory claims and accusations. It's disgusting. And he's going to reach out to you, Kai. He hopes that you're okay.
Fucking, this shit almost slipped. I timed them out. I don't have time for that today. We having a girl meeting, right? Like, now that is what I wasn't expecting. And like, I know some of you guys in my chat are like moms or whatever. I don't know if any of y'all, I know some of y'all have dealt with like custody bullshit or whatever, but like, if anyone's ever dealt with DCFS, like, especially in a circumstance like this, can those investigations turn around? Do they open up a separate thingy? Or because Eric and I are still the parents and we're both still like alive or whatever, does it automatically, like, I don't.
It's one case, dickhead. They're going to investigate everything and make sure that the child's okay in whichever environment he's in. That's a good pause, isn't it? That's a... Oh, God. I share your sentiments, Liz Pyro. I do. Well, yeah. Kai's been in the chat earlier on. She's fuming. Rightly so. Right. This bitch is dragging her full government name and contacted her job and made accusations upon accusations upon accusations. And all this woman did was look after her and her child. It's a fucking joke.
Don't know how this shit works. All I know is I would just love my little sheet of paper that say that they found shit inconclusive or as a nuisance or whatever, and like just show like, hey, everything I've said about Eric is major facts. It's weird they assumed you're going to jail. Like, you know what I mean? Like intentionally trying to like throw shit off, right? Like, girl, to jail for what? Spoiling my baby. You know what I'm saying? Being abundant as fuck, vibing, telling the truth, giving receipts. Like, you know what I mean? People say things to be intentionally infuriating, and they get mad when they don't get a reaction. If I have not reacted to said however much bullshit this long, like, it's like, okay, if people are trying so desperately to get reactions out of me in real life, like online, it's going to be the same thing. Like, I don't care. I'm not here to be drama, I promise. Oh, mama, I don't have an issue with you. I want you to be careful, though, honey. You need to be careful. Seriously. I appreciate your support. And I do honestly commend you for your content and everything. Be careful beefing with these people who are beneath you. Seriously. Like, and I'm talking about integrity and credibility wise. It's never worth that. And I appreciate your support. And like, I would rather you just have peace and do whatever it is. I don't care if you cover me, dog. Do whatever you need to do. But be careful beefing with these other like channels that are like trifling. Okay? Because they live for the infighting and the bullshit like that. Like, they get off on it. And I hate it because it's like,
you're damn skippy with you. Ding ding. No, it's entertaining, but it's also very upsetting. I don't take joy in her demise. If anyone knows, when I started covering Callie, I was offering her help until I knew that she'd neglected and abused a child. Then no, take the window. This is it. It's bad enough when someone doesn't appreciate the effort you put in, but then to not only have that thrown in your face, but to then be accused of salacious activity. No, that is not fair. And it's gonna hit anybody involved like a fucking train. I have a lot of feelings towards what she's doing to the people around who do actually support a child while she's absent. Like, she doesn't understand. She's failing as a mother, and she's also trying to destroy the people who actually care about a child.
Down to like my audience and like my supporters or whatever, because I don't bite, right? Like, I don't care, but I just want you to be okay. Like, Matt Siri kind of gave me some updates, and I'm just like, see, I just want her to be all right. Also, please don't cancel me and hate me so fucking much, because I'm just trying to give you some good advice. Please. Okay, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to boss you around. I'm not trying to run your channel, girl. Don't go on the Twitter and be like, I fucking hate Callie so much. This bitch tell me what to do. Please. Okay. I mean, well, I'm coming very respectful. I'm coming very teaful. We're literally like, just like, spilling the tea right now, girl. I'm always gonna eat baby. I canceled you in my last vid for caring. Really? Oh, you peeped what I had said about you that other day? I gotta go catch up on your channel. Oh, you had peeped what I had said about you the other day? Like, oh, she's gonna cancel me. So I'm under attack. Even those of you who cover me, like, even though the bullshit happened with Edna, and I hate that so much, and I hope Edna's okay wherever she is, and I wish her nothing but peace and blessings and wellness. But like, I kind of like the fact that like even the people who were open about supporting me and watching me and being in my chat weren't being attacked like that. And so far we've had a really good run. So that's why I'm like, okay, just don't be fighting with the less thans, okay?
I won't attack anyone in the chat, but I will block them from the channel and not engage with them, because I think you're disgusting. There's a child involved, and I think you're trolls and taking advantage of someone's mental health destruction. Welcome back to the real world.
We said John Mama is a free spirit. Yeah. I don't want nothing happening to her. You know what I mean? Because like and you guys got to remember, like, maybe we are like in a new, okay, and I don't want that. Like, I love you guys. Like, you guys have been fucking awesome. That's why I love coming on here talking with y'all, doing my makeup with y'all, keeping y'all updated, spilling the tea. Like, this is like really crazy. But I really appreciate the fact that the Dcfs ladies
crazy like drinking at noon when fucking you've been told Dcfs are watching your channel. Yeah. Hi, crazy cat lady. Thank you for being a member for 4 months, you little troublemaker, fecker. Yeah, right. I've not been around much. Look at her views. She's struggling to reach 200 and stuff. She only gets views when she's doing this shit.
seems to like have
and exploiting a child.
Obviously been seeing through like a lot of bullshit or whatever. My child is more than well taken care of and safe. Like if anything, like I do probably spoil him a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I might do some things in excess. I may.
Spoil him the 6 days a mum shares him.
Honestly. But who could blame me?
And can't get him shoes that fit.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just me making up for all that time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Puppet is always going to be good. I'm always going to, you know, keep getting stuff for him. And I know that, like, DCFS doesn't care about, like, hollowed out rooms, like empty-ass, like, basements or whatever. Like, I still have a full fridge of, like, you know, not baby food, but stuff that I have for him. Like those pouches or whatever, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, whatever, mangoes and strips. You know what I'm saying? Like chicken breasts, like shrimp. You know what I mean? Like little spring Olive Garden. I mean, he does amazing with pasta. Why would I not split it with him, right? Like, you know what I mean? Did you tell them about the crack house allegations? Oh my God. Well, like I told her that he started this case on a bunch of false allegations, trying to allege that I lived in some drug den or whatever.
You started the case when you abandoned your child. It came down further than the lie that you allegedly had your kid in a crack house. Crack house was incorrect. It's a trap house, but, you know, they were your dad's words. And he said he didn't have an idea that you were living in a crack house until he saw it with his own eyes and seen what was going down there. Right? Callie thinks if she doesn't say something that they're not going to know about things. It's quite funny. It just goes to prove how delusional she is. It really does. She calls him Puppy. 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 Because like, she treats him like a fucking chihuahua in her handbag.
And was like pretty much like calling me a crackhead or whatever, like we see. And I'm like, and I even told her, I'm like, I'm not understanding how, because mind you, the DCFS call says I'm some like fucking raging schizophrenic having schizophrenic fits on live, right? Threatening myself and my baby. And you know how fucked up it is when I showed her my channel and everything, and I showed her my channel of Gospel Girls and hey Brooklyn girl. So ew, he used your mom's diagnosis against you. That's gross. I mean, but people have done that all my life, so it's not even a trigger. And to be honest, I'm not even close with my mother like that. Like, even though me and her talk every now and then, I have not.
She doesn't talk to her mum, so that means she's not schizophrenic. What the fuck? People used against her whole life. I wonder why. It is hereditary. I think your pregnancy kickstarted it. Remember, like, you refused to get postpartum. You're not that way inclined, apparently. Little beetle bug. That's cute, though. She calls him Puppy or Butts. Hi, silent left hand. Late, yeah, you'll have to go back. But stay around for now. Callie's got DCF on her ass, and she's not bothered.
Brought my child around her, and I plan not to, because to be honest, despite regardless of what goes down with my mom and I over the years or whatever, she birthday, that's about it. I don't fucking care. Like, I see, like, people think I don't care, right? Like, when I set boundaries, I've always been very serious about Puppet. I am more like self-focused than I ever have been and self-driven than I ever have been. Like, literally, like when I say nothing else can move me, it's very much the facts. I don't care. I don't care who or what I have to cut off from my child and I don't care who or what I need to take space from. I don't care who or what I need to do. I don't care. I'm just saying that's very manipulative. Yeah, but it's like, that's what it's designed to do. Like, people are being intentionally manipulative and infuriating, trying to elicit some kind of insane reaction. And it's like, it's so sad that like these people can't even use any facts. And to me, that exposes the shit more than anything. Like, you had to come at me with I mean, preposterous provable in my very existence. Like, what's fucked up is, even to disprove these allegations, I don't even need to speak. I just sit here and I just vibe. People think you're weak because you're pretty and look younger than you are, but they don't know what you've been through and to be able to handle their BS. Yeah, and I'm pretty.
Sick little fuckers doing that in a chat. You know what you're doing? Pandering and exacerbating what is already a very upsetting and dangerous situation in my eyes. Pet names are normal, yeah, but she knows Puppy annoys people, so she does it on purpose. Yeah, I had my tubes done at 25 gremlins.
And thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I'm pretty because I'm self-centered and focused. what? It takes work. This takes work and maintenance and time and effort and give a damn about self.
Callie, you're chubby and you can't wear a bra and you don't know how to do your hair or your eyebrows. I want to know where the effort and maintenance is coming in.
And ever since working on my mindset and my self-concept, like I'm really like not bothered. Like I'm low-key, like my biggest goal is like be on my Shira shit. Honestly, Callie really pretty though. Right? Like thank y'all. Like thank y'all so much. Not the pretty privilege. This shit takes work. If you want anything out of life, like if you want people to like treat you well, you gotta take care of yourself. But that's inside and out. I've been so focused, especially because of Puppet. I mean,
so the cutting out thing, that is completely on her, but she's on the second drink. It's not 1 p.m. yet there.
Because I mean, mind you, look at my ex, right? The baby needs some kind of proper example. Okay. So I'm like, all right, it's gonna be me. There is a stigma with pretty women. People think you'll never y'all have never invested in your brains. Oh yeah, they think they were just dumb. Well, let them think that. Because that's like the best way to like win. Also, when you take care of yourself and like depending on the people that you like encounter or whatever, you might inspire them to take care of themselves. I be here giving y'all like my beauty secrets. Like I honestly wish I would have like left up some of my skincare stuff or whatever. Like, you know, from like over the years, like when I was in my 20s doing my anti-aging shit, because y'all see where we are with the skincare nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, girl, like I've been invested in myself. I've always, and now the investment has gone to my brain, my mind, my internal, my self-concept. Like everything that I do, I share.
Wowzers. Just fucking wowzers, like. How do you even comment? How do you even comment when she's saying things like that? Yeah. Oh, and the guy's severely overweight and sweaty. Oh God, she has no. She has to be fucked in the head. She has to be wrong, because otherwise, there's no other explanation. Surely.
With you guys, like, you know what I mean? So like when I see people trying to get these crazy reactions, like to me it's just exhausting. It's like, damn, y'all tried your best and like yet you couldn't do anything. And the craziest part about this entire experience is that I've literally just been sitting here. Like a lot of this time, like I've been sitting here doing my makeup, in bed, going out, enjoying myself. Like I'm not even like combating. Like even when I like, you know, expose Eric for all the bullshit that he did pull in this case and, you know, his antics and stuff, I've stopped. There's no need for me to do that anymore because it's futile. And now with like the Dcfs shit looking like it's turning around, like bitch, when they started.
She stopped. She's not exposing him. It's futile. She spent this stream saying that he bloody reported it to Dcfs and they're turning their attention on him and Kai and shit. Words, man. Words are hard.
Asking all kinds of questions about Eric. Girl, I was like,
I don't think they're going to ask Eric about you. And pretty sure DCFS are going to speak to the GAL.
Like I would have given them, you know, Christian's number, but she lives in Wisconsin. They need like Illinois like residents and everything. So, but yeah, girl. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And so I'm curious with how this is all going to like play out. I'm still just going to talk about what I want for custody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right? Like if they are.
I think it's Department for Child Protective Services. I may be wrong, but I think it's Department of Child Protective Services.
Are investigating like the other parent. Like, I don't know if that's like a separate thing, right? Or like if that's like a I mean, I thank God that like my truth has always been out here. I thank God that I came onto my platform in July for episodes and circumstances like this, so that like if anything were to possibly quote unquote happen, I'd be good and Puppet would be good because I knew what my ex's intentions were. Like when he had me like miss that baby's birthday, like when I saw that, mind you, he sent that text like in May. When I saw that he was wanting me to like miss a child's birthday and like withhold the baby for like 3 months, that's nothing but evil. Like you got to understand.
He didn't send no message saying he's withholding baby for 3 months. You got in touch with him the day after Mother's Day. You'd already missed 2 court hearings. You'd already gone MIA for months. Don King, I can't. It's fucking her.
That, right? And when I saw that the closer it came to the baby's birthday, that he was trying to stand on business about me missing my child's birthday, in addition to everything else that had taken place, I'm like, oh my God, I need to speak up on this because, to be honest, I might not just miss my child's birthday, but what if he tries like never give back Puppet, right? Like that's insanity. That's a man gone mad with like, I don't know, power and control and ego trying to spite me. Mind you, we are in court. We're in court. So like when I saw that coming, that's why I just started documenting or whatever, but I continue to focus on myself and do my shit. But like, unfortunately, it's not like the withholding time period went all peacefully and quietly. The motherfucker left a trail of receipts. Even down to that program.
Not like the withholding period. It went peacefully and quietly. It did until you give a shit again, Callie. Didn't it? Yeah, she did miss his birthday. So what happened is she abandoned her child. She went no contact with her child. She told us that in her own words. She went no contact with her child because of a bad period. Like, and then he'd been withheld from the child as well before that, and she'd had him falsely arrested. He was vindicated. And he was told there's no order in place. You have as much rights to this child as she does. So while she's behaving like this, don't hand him back over because you will be withheld again. Yeah. Well, she went out, she celebrated it herself, and then she contacted the father after and cussed him out for not contacting her on Mother's Day.
Got the baby and saying that I had dropped the baby off and never returned and all this mess. And so even now, with like this like Dcfs investigation looking like they're focusing on him now, because I've always been the consistent parent, right? Like I'm the one that took the baby up at the pediatrics. I'm the one.
How have you been the consistent parent when you went no contact with your child? When you since July, you've been having your child 6 days a month. The consistent parent is the one who puts him to bed every night, Callie, the one who puts a roof over his head and feeds him, clothes him, pays for all his needs. If you are lucky enough to get the minimum standard parenting time on a court order, you will know that you have to pay child support. There is a minimum regardless of what you earn. And remember, you're declared poor. You have no money. Waiver. Fee waiver. Remember, you're a waiver. Poor.
One that's always like, you know, taking care of Puppet. Like, I mean, even the other day when I took the baby to the dentist, I'm the one that took the baby up with the dentist. I've always, you know what I mean? This has not changed, right? So it's like now that there are more eyes seemingly shifting on him, even aside from my channel, right? That is fascinating because I feel like honestly what's happening, to be very real, I feel like what's happening is people are catching up to what I've always known. I get full custody. Something is not right with that man. I'll let you guys know what I'm proposing or whatever. And I can also let you guys know how it like changes around.
It really isn't me jumping. This is how a stream was. I recorded it and it wasn't as jumpy live as it is here. It is missing bits out. Yeah. No, she doesn't own a bra. We need to send her one. Yeah, it's all about herself. It's all about, yeah, she goes on about how, you know, she don't want him getting in the way of her schooling and stuff. Her child, that is.
And everything. I don't want child support from him because he's not worth it. And I've been doing
Because you're not entitled to it. He's got the child all the time. You're having 6 days a month. Why would you get child support? You owe him. And you're about to find out. Retroactive, bitch.
fine all this time or whatever. I don't want to talk too much about what I'm posting for custody. I know a lot of you guys are like curious or whatever. I do not want to talk about that until like the actual date happens, only because I know what's going to happen is we're going to have to agree to like scheduling. And because I have school coming up, I have so much positive like shit in my life. Like I have so much like coming into my future that's like bomb. Like with my real estate license, like shit going well with my job, my channel or whatever. Like I am on the up and up, and I don't want to share.
She has minimum standard parenting time. And her life's amazing. Her channel's on the up and up. Whoop. This isn't real life, is it? Am I asleep? Oh, one sec.
Or discuss anything.
Sorry, it just turned midnight and it's my child's birthday. So I just shouted it. Happy birthday. They need to just bloody stop getting older because it means I am as well. She just doesn't, let it all hang out. That's how she lives.
That might or put anything that I want in jeopardy or whatever. Because at the end of the day, unfortunately, Eric still is the biological father, and he is going to be in Puppy's life to some extent. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't even have to.
It's the other way around. Unfortunately, you're his mother, and you're going to be in his life to some extent. That man has stepped up when you fucking failed your child.
Work all hard to keep Eric out of Puppy's life, or like even make a fight like that. Because to be honest, his character, his actions, his energy, his low ass frequency is doing all that shit for him. And so let whatever unfold, because I'm good either way. I will always be here for my baby. I've never you know what I'm saying, jeopardized my baby. Like I've always been.
Your baby was neglected, he wasn't developing right, and you abandoned him. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, thank you, Princess Brioche. I'll show her that later. She likes stuff like that.
Been here. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing that anyone can say to me about that. Like, right? Like, no one outside of me can, define that. But, I also know, how to speak, what to speak on, and what to say, and how to, not go into too much detail about certain things to protect myself for real. Because I don't want people knowing what I really want.
Do you really, though? Because all I hear is you digging a fucking grave for yourself. It's fucking crazy. I've seen her wear a bra, but it was more like lingerie, and it was. She just finished an OnlyFans shoot. That's the only time she's not worn one to court yet.
Want for custody, because to be honest, I don't want that coming into jeopardy, and I don't want it contested. That's been on the table and been motioned up for the past couple court dates, and no one has contested it. No one has.
And this is why your aunt's a fucking shit attorney. It doesn't need to be contested. You've put down what you want. He's put down what he wants. There's a GAL who's making a report and will make recommendations. Him stating what he wants is the same as him contesting. You know, there's no motion that needs to be tabled about him not wanting you to have the child, as he's wanting the child anyway. And that's in his plan.
Said anything, because to be honest, in Eric's circumstance, he can't. He has nothing. He's been flailing ever since, trying to provoke a reaction on me, I care about him, trying to start a bunch of drama or whatever, having his weird ass homies watch my channel however often, possibly working with Kai to jeopardize her job with Dcfs committee. Y'all are insane. Y'all are desperate. Y'all are losing your minds, and they're doing this stuff while I'm living my life, chilling with y'all, going on dates, getting spoiled, getting money.
Not having your kid. Like, look at her priorities. Oh, I just want to be out doing my own thing, getting spoiled, getting dated, having the kid at my leisure. This is sick. You aren't a mother, Callie. Get the help you desperately need, please.
Chilling in my car. They'd be pulling shit when I'm over here actually chilling with Puppet. You know what I'm saying? Like vibing and taking care of Puppet. Like, these people are like so beneath me. But like, I'd rather let it keep playing out like that because you're showing how desperate you are to get to little old me. And with there being an open investigation that seems to be shifting, well, honey, I'm not the one that opened the investigation to begin with. I didn't do all that bullshit. I didn't do a lot of this bullshit. And I've been saying that. And that's why I don't care. And I just continue to vibe. Told you. I mean, sex to suck, honestly. I don't really care. Because that's...
And that's it, isn't it, people? She really doesn't fucking care. There is more to this stream. There's more I haven't been able to show you. I've gone over what I usually do. And I want to go give me a little girl a cuddle and talk about the time she came into this world. It's a tradition. Bit Gilmore Girlish, actually. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. I hope you can join me next time. I am definitely going to be live Tuesday because it's court. And I'm sure I'm going to have some information for you. Anyway, on that bombshell, bitches, thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. Bye-bye.
Tyrone about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutter kept making meth. No name stopped donating to Peanuts Death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Conroe's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutter kept making meth. No name stopped donating to Peanuts Death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Leads back to douche. She's the one to blame.